The Chicago Bears just had one of the craziest seasons that you've ever witnessed. So today I'm going to take a look back at that crazy season, give grades for each player, and we're going to start with the offense. Of course, we got to start with the man, the myth, the legend himself, second-year quarterback out of USC, Caleb Williams. And just as a reminder, this dude just came off a shitty situation his rookie year. He went through 2 head coaches, 3 offensive coordinators, and he took 68 sacks his rookie season. But this year, he was a different animal. Broke franchise record in passing. Yes, I know the bar's low, but he still did it. Fantastic touchdown to interception ratio, and most importantly, he only took 24 sacks. And don't forget that this guy was also making Madden-like plays in the playoff, making throws that only him and maybe Patrick Mahomes can make on 4th down with the season on the line. It was incredible. But even after all of that, he still had a super low completion rate of 58%, which is bottom of the league. So his accuracy definitely needs to improve, and I think it will. So for his player grade, I'm going to give him an A-. Definitely has some stuff to work on, but the future's looking bright. Now moving on to the running backs, we have DeAndre Swift, who looked pretty good this year. I mean, take a look at the numbers. He had over 1,000 yards rushing, he had 4.9 yards per carry, and he had 9 touchdowns. Those are solid numbers. Now we did have some struggles earlier on, especially before the bye week when the run game was stagnant, especially the runs inside the tackles weren't really beneficial for him. I feel like particularly between the tackles, he was not seeing the open holes, wasn't hitting the right gaps, and because of that, he wasn't getting a lot of big explosive plays. But after the bye week, everything changed. I feel like they started to utilize his skill more, put him more on wide zone, outside the tackle runs, and we saw way more explosive plays from him. So this year was definitely better than last year, and honestly, you can't really complain about what he did this year. A solid running back, probably within the top 15 category. I'd have to give him for a grade, probably a B+. If DeAndre Swift was the Lightning, Kyle Monangai was the Thunder. I mean, seriously, can you spot the difference? Because Kyle Monangai was a literal bowling ball. Definitely was in the top 15 yards after contact because you could not take this man down. Not only that, the numbers backed it up at over 700 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns as a rookie. That's pretty good. Oh, and did I mention this dude was a 7th round pick? Yeah, the last round of the NFL draft, and you got this much production out of him? Chef's fucking kiss. And if you were to look up the word draft steal in the dictionary, you'd have a picture of Kyle Monangai because this was highway robbery for Ryan Poles. So with understanding the value you got him at and the production you got with them, this has to be an A. So how would you grade these players? And stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to go over the wide receiver group next.